Danganronpa. 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 Danganronpa.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We are back from 2 days ago. We're going to solve the murder of our favorite girl. Well, maybe not my best girl, but she's definitely high up on the list of characters in the game. But yes, unfortunately, in the last stream, we lost. We lost Sakura. Don't know how. We're gonna figure that out in today's stream. Hello, everyone. Alrighty. Also, just a little thing that I wanted to let you guys know. For anyone new here, like anyone that's new to my streams, because I saw when I was getting things ready, I could see the view count kind of going up and going down. Just a little note that I always do a 10-minute little intermission time for people to come in. So that way I'm not streaming when they come in so they don't miss anything. So I always do like a little 10-minute wait time. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's always how I do things when it comes to streaming. I feel like it's a smart idea. Okay, so we're heading back. We're gonna have to investigate what happened to Sakura. Huh?
Sakura's dead?
Oh, this hurts. Oh, Hina. Oh, this has got to be painful for her. No, I feel bad. I love Hina.
She's really dead?
Oh, man. You can hear the real talent in the voice actress, making her voice sound like it's breaking. Really good. Oh, Hina. Man! What a weird way to die, though. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Oh, yeah, she's completely... Yeah, she's out of it. Look at her. Her eyes are like I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Why? Why did this have to happen? I need to examine Sakura's body. So she's examining her. I got everyone. Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was
Interesting.
murdered. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you! Hiro, Byakuya, Toko! One of you killed Sakura!
What?
You're accusing us before you've even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything! Because you hated her! You hated the sight of her!
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it! I know it! You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad! What the heck? What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hang out my little murder flyer!
It's the Monokuma file.
And don't get so mad at Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours! Now then, with that Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words.
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Nah, actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell ya, I was pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well, done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Shing! Cause, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Get out of here, Monokuma.
What is this?
What the hell? You owe someone? I hate him! I hate this whole thing! Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, but I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. She doesn't have to take orders from you, Richie Rich! You really think Kyoko's gonna submit to your bullshit? An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you were allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura!
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her!
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are on the line. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep. Nope, I don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway.
And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided.
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
But
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory.
fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution.
Alright, investigation time. Alright.
The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is to be around 12 at noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Okay, that's already giving me a hint on what the heck killed her.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been jammed with this chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door.
Hiya, Necro. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
We're investigating the murder of Sakura Ogami. I think I already know what killed her, though. But I think the Monokuma file gave me enough. So if the door is blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? Okay, for those of you that don't know, though I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, this is a reference to the game Zero Escape. I think it was also made by Spike Chunsoft. This is a reference to Zero Escape. I've never played the game and I'm never going to because I'm not good with playing these mysteries, but I do know this is a reference to that.
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing. Oh, I'm not supposed to read his thoughts. That's right.
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Yes, I think Zero Escape is, 999. It's like 9... I don't know. It was 999 something... 9 locks, 9 doors. I don't know. It's something along those lines, yes. Don't ask me to play that game. I'm not gonna do it. Gotcha. It's a whole series. It's a whole saga. This simply means that the killer commits his crime even though some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch, and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words...
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Could have been possible.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it actually wasn't a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words...
By that, I mean there were actually an alternate escape route somewhere in the room. You see, there's a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. And you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. And Kyoko, which of the 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. You see, I like this. It's like Makoto and Kyoko are working as a team now. That's good. They were fighting before, but now I think that they're totally teaming up here. Alright. Well, this looks interesting. Looks like there's some kind of plastic container rolling around.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Chem Lab A2. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to go to the chem lab at some point. I had a feeling that lab would connect to this murder.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window that I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Okay. So that's our first bullet. Naturally, we're gonna have to hear these two's alibis. I mean, yeah, I want to hear their alibis. But first, we should probably examine the body itself. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What else would cause someone to vomit blood? Unless they were already sick, there's only one other thing. Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. Well, yeah. She suffered an injury internally. She also suffered an internal injury rather than an external one, so... What is this? Some kind of wrapper.
Huh? Ah, that's...
Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help calm her down a little.
So you gave that candy to Sakura.
Found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
She was a candy hogger. So not only does she like donuts, but she's also a candy addict. Okay. She has a sweet tooth, this one. You really like them that much?
Because I mean, but I wanted Sakurai to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Oh, Hina.
Coconut candy wrapper. Okay. See some shard glass over here. Glass is all red and... So they were originally a bottle. Okay. There's something else on the ground near the glass. Figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. The Monokuma figure. Okay. Okay, what else? I see some blood over here. There's a blood stain from the magazine shelf. Okay. Something must have happened there. What about the magazines themselves? Alright. Well, here's the bottles. There are 4 red bottles. There's some kind of Monokuma figure. They seem to be holding chess. Okay, I'm not really good at chess. I don't play it, but... From memory, I see a pawn, a bishop... a pawn, a rook, a bishop... The knight was the one on the floor. The king is over there. Where's the queen? Ask the queen herself. Exactly. It's like, you can see a queen. I'm right here. I'm right here, chat. Yeah, I don't play enough chess to know exactly what each of these represents, but I do know that the knight was on the ground.
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay, Monokuma bottles. I still never understand how that trick works. How do they fit that thing in a bottle when it has such a short insert? Like, I don't get it. It's magic, I tell you. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Monokuma bottles. And then the broken one. The Monokuma figure on the floor. That's the knight. I do know that's the knight. And that's the... broken glass. She's been hit on the head. Okay, that would probably make sense, because she does have an injury on her head. Someone hit her on the head with a bottle. Okay, it's the weapon. Alright then. How about this locker? It has handprints. Somebody was in there. Yep.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding in here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped up and joined the rest of the group? Okay, no, that wouldn't make sense. You broke open the door and the 3 of you were in the room. Or rather, you and Kyoko were in the room the entire time. So there was no time for that locker to open at all. So, I don't think so.
Wrong.
Yep. Kyoko's got it. She and I are on the same wavelength again. Because, yeah, it makes no sense. We ran into the room. The killer would not be in the locker. If the killer were in the locker, they wouldn't have any chance to get out. Because Kyoko and Makoto were still in the room. And Asahina left to get everyone. So I don't think there was anyone in at that time. Maybe an earlier time, but not this time. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? We wouldn't... Oh, and it was also open already! Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Okay. Well, someone was in that locker at some point. Maybe earlier than now. Alright, Byakuya, what's your take on this? What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Well, fuck you, man. Okay, Hina, what about you?
What the heck? We already know who did it! Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me on this, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
What?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again, after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon? That's when she died!
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry. That she just wanted to talk to them. This is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, never would have happened.
Okay, well there's her account. So she asked the three of them to come in. Interesting. Now I guess I ask Byakuya. Confirm. Byakuya, I'm sorry to bother you again. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. And it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? Oh my god! I mean, I suppose it's okay to have those thoughts, but seriously, man, you really think Sakura's the kind of person? I guess he was way too suspicious of her, but still. That's not nice. Plus, aren't you the kind of guy that says you wouldn't die no matter what? I would think you would have the confidence to go and meet her. You're the one that's always saying, oh, you can't kill me. I'm unkillable. I'm too good for this game. So, why then? You think you're outnumbered by her? You think that she's over you in terms of strength? Well, that's pathetic. So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. What exactly are you doing here if you're not gonna just do anything? You're just gonna stand here, look pretty. You're not helping. Okay, there's his account. I guess we gotta ask Toko and Hiro next. Okay, Kyoko, what do you gotta say, my girl?
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed... Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly they would have needed to if they were expected to stand a chance against her. Okay, fair enough. Are we done here, or is there anything else? Got the blood stain. Are we leaving? I think that's... Maybe look at the door, maybe? Door is the only way in or out of the rec room. I don't see anything suspicious about the door, okay? Can we leave? What? What are we examining now? We already examined this. We examined her body. We examined the wrapper. Do you have to look at the magazines again? Look at the bloodstain. Kyoko, help me. What are we supposed to do now? We already looked at this, and this, and this, and this. We talked to Aoi. We talked to Byakuya. There's no one else here. The clock? Why would we need to look at the clock? Oh, I guess the clock is kind of important now that I think about it. Was that the time when I was moving alter ego? Okay, what else? Can we look at... Yeah, I know. No, we know. Again? Their body? Okay. Where the heck am I supposed to look? Yoko.
Hey,
She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
certainly.
Hey, what the hell am I supposed to... Yes, I know, but what am I supposed to look at now? Ina, do you have anything else to say?
What the heck?
No, but it's the same thing. Same stuff. Yes, I know. We talked to this asshole already.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah, I know. Oh, the chair that was blocking it. Okay, I didn't notice that, yeah. There's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I think we can go.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with the people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? Better than having her fight with you, Makoto. Let's listen to what she says. Alright, where are those idiots? They went back to their rooms? Alright. No, that's not Toko. Which one's... There she is. Knock, knock, Toko. Or Genocider, whoever you are right now. Oh, she's back to normal.
Who's there?
Okay, she's back to normal. She's not Genocider anymore. The most negative aura I've ever felt. Damn, Toko, you're just leaking negativity. Total decay. Girl, take a shower.
Well, what do you want?
Go take a shower and then we'll talk. She probably smells like a dead animal.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Calm down.
I was in such a good mood too.
Why? Were you fantasizing?
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
It's always a bad time when it comes to Toko and interaction. Get out here.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What? I don't know what you're talking about! Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? You just admitted it, you idiot. You just admitted it. Slip of the tongue. I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. All right. Is that good enough that I'm going back to my room? Okay, so she didn't go either? Oh my god, I think that the weed man's gonna say the same thing. Knock knock, hero.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk. I wanted to check something about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself. She asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Okay, I guess this guy did go. Oh, well, you missed. Well, at least he told us the truth and didn't just lie or say that he didn't go. Because I have a feeling someone is lying. Oh, well. When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She
How about that?
She gave it to me in person. And she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. What's wrong with saying that you received the note, dude? If you went, then what's the point in saying you didn't receive the note? You're being very sus, weed man. So then you went and met with Sakura? No way! I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? You just said you ran into her. What is your story, man?
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office. Then when could she have given you the note, moron? You're not making any sense.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since. You just said you saw her. You just said that you passed by her. Oh my god, this guy is lying through his teeth. Good lord. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. Oh, how convenient is that? Something fell out of his pocket. What did you do? Ah! Another wrapper? Well, Hina said she only gave one to Sakura, so where the hell did you get that, man? Huh?
What?
It's just a wrapper. Why?
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. My god. That's not trash. Okay, I got more pocket trash. Look more about the protein can. Go to the chem lab. Go to the chem lab, of course. Hold on. Everyone's sus here, I swear. This is a very, very interesting case. Oh wow, you can make it bigger. I didn't know that. I hit the wrong button and it taught me something new. Nice. Alright, to the chem lab. Data lab, music room, chem lab should be... No, it's the office. I think it's over here. Where this gray area is. Never mind, it's not. Where's the chem lab? No, I'm not looking hard enough. Oh, it's probably over here. No, where is it? Office. Principal. Wait, chem lab. Data lab, not the chem lab. Hold on. Data center, office, headmaster's room, music room, control room, data center. Oh, there it is. It is there, I just didn't see it. Okay. Okay, what's that? Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. You're not doing anything though! Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Fuck you, man. I'm not saying anything more. This guy is such a prick. Okay, so what the hell is this on the floor? Looks like something broke down here. Or we can look at the shelves. Okay. Ah, here we go. Closer look. Okay. It looks like it's poison. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. C4. If there's a skull on it, that means it's poison. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out. And at that point, this room wasn't like this. And the powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. Is that really what happened, though? Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm assuming the C... Yeah, look, I see the skulls with crossbones from here. This is where the poison is. Poison. Dangerous chemicals. So... Powerful chemicals. I guess it's not necessarily a poison, but it's a chemical. Labeled with the letter C and a number. Okay, so section C is poisons. What's section B? They're also chemicals. Maybe they're not lethal chemicals. Reagents. Okay, they're just reagents. You just use them in experiments. Gotcha. Have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? Do you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? Mathematics? No. The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Will you shut up? Okay, so the B are the reagents. Section B is reagents, which means that A must be the good stuff. Why is there a bottle of poison in there? Oh, it's a C. A bottle of poison is in there. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicine. The protein drink is probably from the shelf. There's a poison bottle, Makoto. Huh, but wait! There's one bottle here labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put this here on accident? I have to try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section 3 has reagents, and Section 3 has lethal chemicals. So she got the protein powder from Section A. There was a bottle with a label from the... Okay, that's pretty sus. Pretty sus. Better take a picture of that. There's footprints here. Someone was here. They're in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may have to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. You can't talk to this man.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Okay. Okay. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. I see. Your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your footprints. Shut up! Did you want it to be him? Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be done quite easily to determine who they do belong to. Alright, so we looked at this, we looked at this. At the powder itself? I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. So it's a powdery chemical. I wonder what kind of chemical is that yellow. Powder would have to be spilled right around the time of the incident. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're done here. Back to the rec room we go. Look at this asshole. I can't. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I don't want to see you anymore. Okay, back to the rec room. At the physics lab.
Hey,
So Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I see.
Well, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. That's what I said. Someone's definitely lying, and I'm pretty sure it's Hiro. His behavior was way too suspicious. Someone's lying?
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look into them over one more time. Alright, cool, thanks. Okay, so then let's go for Sakura's body. There's still something to be discovered.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might actually need to actually examine the body?
whew.
There's no getting around it. Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes? Oh, yellow powder!
correct.
Do you see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Explain, Makoto. Explain to her.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There is absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Alright, thank you, Kyoko. Miss Detective, I'm pretty sure that's your skill because there's no way anything else is your skill. You're way too good at this. Alright, so she said the bottles were a clue. New, something new. Why don't you look at the chess pieces?
Hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Why did she... I mean, it's right there. The chess pieces. The correlation. The chess piece. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? Makoto, look at the chess pieces and look at the one on the floor. You'll notice that one of them is gone.
so...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust... Oh, and it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Exactly, she does trust you, Makoto. But she wants you to figure it out yourself. Seriously, it's not that hard, man. For God's sake.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottle that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so yeah. Thank God Byakuya is not here. Let's not have him get in on this.
So then...
Because screw that guy, seriously. Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab while I'm gone. Try to gather up all the glass. But you're standing guard! I guess I'm standing guard now. Plus, Miyaki is not here to nag anyone, so yeah, now's our chance to go. Okay, broke up. Hey, don't hurt yourself, Makoto. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. I love that confident smile. Look at her. She's ready. She's ready to work together with Makoto. I love it. What kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it and compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. Alright?
listen.
First, compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. Okay? It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figure inside are basically the same and nothing else could affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll be balanced or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Ooh, it weighs more! Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between the bottles. Put it all together,
Hey.
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. Alright, so if it weighs more, then that means that there's more than one bottle of glass there. Because there are 2 bottles missing. And one of them is here, but the other one is missing. See, there's 2 bottles missing here.
hey,
I don't know what the bottles have in common, and I don't understand the results of the experiment, Makoto! That means there's more than one bottle.
so,
The results of our okay.
indeed.
Alright, I guess I'll have to think about it in the trial, because she's not telling me anything else. What was the other thing that had another clue? I think it was... magazines? Clue. Huh? This magazine... One of the magazines is upside down. Did someone put it back that way or on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Oh! Okay, what? Oh, so that's why Kyoko said her hands were clean. I was wondering why that had nothing to do with anything, but someone framed someone here. Because if Sakura's hands were clean, there was no way for her to wash them. Someone framed someone, and someone framed Toko. It wasn't Sakura. Whoever put that there, it wasn't Sakura. Who was Toko? No.
correct.
Then would appear you have found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message?
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit for others that might come looking.
Hey, is that? It says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck? And she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled! She's the killer for sure! That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer! I can see why you think that, but it's too easy. Okay, I don't... Oh, look at that! Time for the trial! Finally, I have... I'm still kind of lost on this. No idea who did it. There really is no way to know for this one. The last trial was pretty obvious, but this one's tricky. It's like Kyoko said, it's gonna be a challenge.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake.
I think Asahina's blinded by rage. That's why she's not thinking clearly.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Let's hope that there's enough evidence.
See you soon.
She needed more candy. Well... already time, but the mystery of the room is only half solved. Oh boy. No. Now whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Alright, red door of doom. Here we are. That's a scary-ass door, man. There's so little people left. After this trial is cleared, we need victory donuts. Well, I actually do have donuts. I'm just not eating them right now. I've got donuts. Maybe I will eat one when I'm done with the trial. The ultimate martial artist! Oh god, no, he's using emoticons. No, you're not Isty. Get out of here. He's using emoticons. No, get out of here, Monokuma.
What?
Okay, but she's like, wait, huh? What are you doing? Then again, Istuar's emoticons are way more detailed, but still, this is an insult. That's fair. Even if it's a trial, there really is no victory. Someone's gonna end up dead either way. Oh, I've recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at the picnic and you find a dead body. Seriously, Monokuma? This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes something look super negative.
Yes,
For
indeed.
example, you have 100 friends. Oh, what the hell is this? Stop stalling. That does make it seem sad. I mean, Monokuma isn't wrong here. Emoticons do have that power.
I can't wait.
Now then,
Can't wait.
please get on the elevator. Okay, now he's mimicking Isty. I'll see you all down there. Stop. Oh, what the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the word.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? I mean, your other side would like to have a word with you about that, Toko. What the heck? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can no doubt one of us is the culprit. Why are you looking back on this, man? Okay, to the elevator. Here we go. This is gonna be a big one.
Sorry, that was the water bottle. That was the sound of the water bottle. My goodness. Okay, here we go. Down we go again. This should be an interesting trial. Also gonna be the last. It's gonna be the last one for a while because I'm gonna be switching my stream week for next week, so we won't come back to Danganronpa for a while. So let's make this a big one. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be so lonely! You say that like it's not your fault. We're all like... that we're all that's left. I can't read. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Yeah, we get it. Your stupid poetry doesn't get any less annoying, Makoto. Alright, do we have any new skills? We do, we have vocabulary. Neat. Anything else? Yep. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Also, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but... It's probably really hard to notice, but... I think for this chapter, I was able to change the controls. Unfortunately, they do still have the Xbox controls, but if they have any more instructions, hopefully I'll get less confused about them because I found a way to have a controller implanted into this game. It took a while, but I did it, so hopefully I'll be able to listen to instructions if they give me any. Because yeah, screw keyboard instructions.
Explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We know, Monokuma.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment.
I'm hoping no more
if you
misfires,
pick the
but
wrong
again, I think
one-
they're using Xbox controllers or Switch controllers for this and not the PlayStation.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the black
It's less
end,
confusing
and the
than the
one that
frickin'
deceived
keyboard.
Everyone else will graduate.
I'm hoping not, yeah.
Now then, where to begin?
I'm pretty sure that they have the Xbox controllers because I think Steam is considered Microsoft, so if they have controls, they usually implement it to an Xbox controller rather than a PlayStation controller.
We
I
already
think.
know who did it.
I'm not sure. That's just my thoughts. Alright, Hina, what are you gonna do?
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Here we go.
Idiot.
Straight to the point, huh, Byakuya?
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Alright, what are we gonna use as argument? Let's see. What are we gonna use as an argument? Let's take a look at the truth bullets we've got. The account, Aoi's account, Toko's account, Byakuya's account. I get the feeling someone's gonna
It was
lie,
one of you.
so I'm gonna think it's Aoi's.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have?
Let me just make sure I've got my controls all right.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
It's true, but still, not the
Is that
best
it?
motive.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's not the best motive.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay, so,
It was one of you.
this is tough.
One of you killed Sakura.
I know it's probably gonna be her account.
And what reason do you have for
Not
saying
his, not hers. I think it's
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
It's not that one.
so? Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have
Is
for
it this? Yep, okay.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, because he's like, oh wait, that's it? No, she gave you a note.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Okay. Okay, another one. Another argument. Another round. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, the status of the body. Oh, it's gonna be the trash because no one's talking about the status of the body
wanted to
yet.
meet with all three of them. There's no way that's not suspicious.
Okay, Hero, what are you gonna
One
say?
of you is absolutely guilty.
What are you gonna say, Hero?
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay, I do believe
I
him.
didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
Nope, you win!
No, that's wrong.
You definitely went if you had that candy with you. I bet Sakura
Sure.
gave you
When
it.
we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of
Where'd
paper,
the second
remember?
candy come from, though? Did Asahina give her 2 pieces of candy? She had another one, because there was already a wrapper on the floor. So she had 2 candies?
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm saying one of them is too stupid to kill Sakura of all people. You have a point.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
But did you give her 2? Because she had 2.
No, it's,
I mean, if the wrapper... I guess if the wrapper wasn't there, then we wouldn't know about that piece of trash. But again, did she have 2 pieces of candy?
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
That makes you a little suspicious then, Hina, because if you had the whole box, could you have placed that candy wrapper on the floor to mislead us or something? Because if you're the only one that had that candy, and you only gave Sakura 1 piece, or did you give her 2 pieces? I don't know, it's just me.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
But still, that kind of points the finger at you putting one of the candy wrappers somewhere.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Did you give her more than 1?
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
That doesn't make sense because Hina took the candy and she had all of the candy. And she said she gave the recent piece of candy to Sakura after the whole nurse office incident with her.
When?
So,
When did she give it to you?
exactly when? It's when?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
This idiot does not know how to lie.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Well, he does know how to lie, but he's doing it so badly. Yeah, and if Hina had all the candy, then... It was when Sakura got it. Sakura loved candy too much to share. Nah, that's Hina. And then Hiro got the candy. No, Hina did not. Hina was angry at him, so no.
I got it!
Hina was too mad.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was...
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Now you're doing this? Now you're telling the truth? But he's just gonna lie again. I know it. He's gonna lie again.
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
I don't...
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
My god, what is this childish... This is childish arguing. Bruh, aren't you supposed to be the oldest one here? You are the dumbest one here, too. There are bad liars because they are too honest. Then there are bad liars because of their stupidity. Which one is he? I'd say option 2.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
What's your proof?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Okay, I have questions. When did you see it? Unless you're the one that wrote it, because when did you see it? He's referring to the dying message, but when did you see it? Unless you wrote it yourself, how could you have seen it? It was in a magazine and it was on the shelf. How could you have seen it?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
How do you know that? We never told you. Your ass was in your room the whole time that we did this investigation. This idiot just confessed. He did it. He did it. There's no other way he would know. No one told him about this, so wow, I can't believe he's this stupid.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
This guy is an imbecile! Imbecile!
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Yes, but that's not the point, Hina.
See? See? Toko did it!
Oh my god.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on.
Yeah, thank you, Kyoko. Please question him. No one told him about this. So unless he did it himself, he wouldn't know about it. Because Byakuya was not in the room when she was investigating the magazine, so he didn't know either. The only ones that would know are Kyoko and Hina since they were in the room.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Exactly. This makes no sense. This guy is not only a terrible liar, but my god is he good at outing himself.
Huh?
You smoke too much weed, dude.
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that too. You weren't. Yeah, that's true. You couldn't have seen it.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
You moron. You literally just dug your own grave. At least for this. It was on the shelf, right? Why would it be above it? It was on it.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
I'm starting to think this is the trial where Hiro truly shows how much of an imbecile he is, in general.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense?
Bruh, open, wake up! Wake up, dude!
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Unless you out yourself, no it doesn't. Unless you purposely wanted to admit that you wrote that message, then no it doesn't. Here we go, what are we doing? It's gonna be... What's gonna be the message? Gonna be the message?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
You weren't...
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Okay, yes.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Uh-huh.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, let's see. I'll have to look at that one more time.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Was it this? No, okay. I think it was Sakura's body. Wait. I think it's that one,
I can
but...
tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Just a status? Okay, no, maybe it's not this one at all. Damn it! I'm sick of looking like a fool. Okay. Let's try again.
I can tell you
Try again.
exactly when I found the
Well, it
dying
wasn't
message.
this one.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Not this one.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only
I'm not
after the
disagreeing with
investigation
Kyoko
had
here.
begun.
I can't disagree
I
with
found
her.
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Huh?
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
Oh! I
What
have
I
to
said makes
absorb one of
total sense.
Kyoko's. Yeah, because none of those bullets work here. I have to absorb one of Kyoko's
I can tell you
statements.
exactly when I found the
Let me see
dying
which button
message.
is it. Wait, I have to see which button. But what button is it?
When Ogre's
That's that.
body was discovered.
Okay, it's that one.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Damn it, hold on, wait.
When I pulled it
Wait.
out-
What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have to disagree with Hiro with one of Kyoko's statements. He said when her body was discovered. After the
I
investigation,
can
maybe
tell you
that one?
exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay, I'm gonna take it.
When Ogre's body
I know I'm
was
disagreeing with this moron, but...
And I can tell you when
Okay,
I found the
Kyoko,
dying
which one am I
message.
absorbing?
It was only after
This
the
one?
investigation had begun.
Maybe this
I
one?
found the magazine tucked
It's
away
not
on
the
the
magazine
shelf.
shelf.
When I pulled it out,
I think it's
I
this.
saw her final words.
Was it this one?
What's your
Oh god, I
problem?
hope it's this one.
What I said makes total sense.
I'm taking so much time on this. I'm gonna get like a C rank on it.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, it wasn't this one. God damn it. Like, no. What is it then? Oh no. Okay,
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
because I'm not
message.
disagreeing with
When
Kyoko.
Ogre's body was discovered.
I'm disagreeing with him, but...
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Maybe it's this one?
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I
This?
saw her final words.
These are the only things I absorbed.
What I said makes total sense.
Magazine shelf, okay. Ah, I'm sorry for being dumb.
I can tell you exactly
sorry for
when
being
I found
dumb.
the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it, I missed! Stupid words!
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was
This
only
is taking
after the
so
investigation
long.
I found the magazine.
Wrong button, shit. Okay, let's try this again.
Pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense.
Jesus, why is this so
I
hard?
can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
This one. No!
And I can tell you
I
when
hate the
I
white
found the dying
noise.
message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the
No, it's not. God's sake. No, the white noise is in my
I saw
way.
her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, it's not the controls. It's just me not going on time with this.
I can tell you exactly when I found
wait,
the
I need to go
dying
up a
message. When
A
Ogre's
different
body
way.
was
This way.
discovered.
What?
And I can tell you when I found the
Ah! You've got to be kidding me.
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the
Oh God, someone's gonna clip. Someone's gonna clip this.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Shut up, Hero. Oh my God.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
I'm
dying
alright.
message.
I'm okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Now. Oh my God. That took a while.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
That part of the trial is gonna get the lowest score.
Tell us the truth, Hero.
This segment will
When
be
did you see the
Neptune's dying message. Yeah, I'm literally gonna fall off my chair right now and write in my own blood. Like, I'm gonna cough up blood right on the wall. That this trial is bullshit.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Hero.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
The what?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Monokuma's totally laughing at us in the background.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Vienna sauce.
Actually, Can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Thank you, Kyoko. Tell her about how both of her hands were clean.
Yeah?
Where was the blood?
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Why? There was no blood on her hands. But then again, this moron was not allowed in the crime scene, so I guess Kyoko kind of has to explain this one.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
The fact that it's you talking makes me want to believe it even less, dude. Oh no, is this one of those? Oh no. Crap. Hold on a moment. Wait. Can I look at the... Yeah. Tell me the bullet time battle again, please. I need to watch. Yes, lock on with the triangle, the X button in my case. Attack with the Y button, which is the triangle button. Yes. Reload. Square button. Fever time. RB. Technically, I guess it would be R1. One of the right triggers. Oh wait, controls. Wait, hold on. Ah, so it is. Okay, it is R1. Okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Damn it.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
Gotcha.
Show me the proof.
This one? I forgot that there's no select. I thought that there were more bullets, but nah, there's no bullets. I thought I was gonna choose the wrong thing.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Yoko, explain.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
You could have also used the status of Sakura's dead body, but I guess that entails the blood on her mouth and the powder on her foot, and not so much her hands, but still.
Then, who did write it?
I'd point the finger at Hiro since he knew about it to begin with.
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Thank you. Yes. Kyoko and I are still on the same page.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah?
Okay, admit it, Weed Man.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Thank you for at least being honest. But thank you for also wasting my time.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because
I killed her!
You're admitting to it?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Okay, so now he's gonna be honest.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Okay, so he's confessing.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
I mean... he is a fool. I agree.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind. before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Well, you admitted to doing that, that's fine, but I really don't think that's what killed her. It would have wounded her, sure, but she was tough. I'm pretty sure that she could have taken that.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
This idiot! I can't believe this shit. He just hit her on the head, thought he killed her, wrote Toko's name to accuse her, ran away. Bruh, you could have just asked if she was okay. Just say, I'm sorry, I freaked out. Are you okay? A blow on the head doesn't kill anyone, especially not with a bottle, and not someone of her stature. I mean, I guess it could kill someone, but not her.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're gonna be sentenced to death for this.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
She is once again blinded by anger. There is more to it than this, Hina.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Look at her hair. Her hair is totally spiking up right now.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Why are there 2 head injuries?
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
That doesn't make sense. Why he put Toko, why he didn't use Sakura's finger, why the magazine was hidden? He left it out.
I got it!
He left it out, which means someone
That's
put it
true.
away.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden. By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Alright, that's where your story ends. Now we're turning to who hid it, and there's only one person that would hide it.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Alright, tell us your story, crazy lady.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Yeah.
He's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Okay, Toko, your turn. You need to explain yourself.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Then there's only one person that would hide it. It was Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
I mean, it was your name, so only you would benefit from hiding it. No one else would.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
You need to explain your side of the story now.
Hiro just admitted it.
He admitted to hitting her with the bottle, but that's it.
That's right. I killed her.
Oh my god, Hiro, you didn't kill her!
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just...
Whoops, sorry, hit the
believe it.
microphone by accident.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Say what you did again.
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Okay. So what doesn't make sense when the book is put away? Ooh, even more bullets. Let's see. So we got the examination summary.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
You hit her from behind.
Oh, it's
And
gonna
you
be her
only hit
examination
her
summary.
once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
I guess I have to disagree with once.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from... And you only hit her once. Is that right?
yeah, just once.
Nope. There was more than one head injury. So that's why you're not the killer.
Sakura died from Hiro's single blow. That doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Be quiet, you.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Were there shards of glass in it?
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
I mean, it would explain why there were 2 Monokuma bottles missing. Well, rather, one of them was missing and one of them was on the floor.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also
Yeah,
because of the
fact that there were
Monokuma bottles
2.
themselves.
The fact that 2 of them were gone. Or rather, missing from the
There's
shelf.
something very suspicious about those bottles.
Good God, this case.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
You don't even have to look at the chess pieces to know that. You could look at what the shelf looked like. There were 2 blank spots on it. You'd say that 2 were missing.
That's easy.
Chess, but still.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
It's not even what they had in common. There are 2 blank spots on this shelf. So 2 bottles were there, but they're gone. But yes, the chess pieces are kind of what intacts that there were 6. There's 6 pieces in chess. Here we go. What's the word, Makoto? Yep. Oh, I'm dumb. How do you spell chess, chat? How do you spell chess? How do you spell chess? I already forgot. Ah, yeah, chess piece. Let's go.
Now I understand.
My God, it took you this long to know?
That's it. The chess pieces.
It took you this long, Makoto? I love that he didn't get it, but now he suddenly gets it. He's not even in front of the shelf
Inside
anymore.
each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Mm-hmm.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Okay, so this one right here is the king. This one is the I think this one is the I have no idea. I don't play enough chess. I think the bishop is the castle thing. The pawn is the first one. I Guess that means the Rook is that one. No idea.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The Knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
She just said my name, Chad. I feel so validated. But I'm also
What
the
was
one
left
missing.
intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
No, I'm right here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm right here.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
What's the difference between those games? I have no idea.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm making a joke.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
When the broken nut was missing, it was excited. The bottle that was missing, it was also broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
The experiment. It was the experiment. It was, Monokuma bottle experiment.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is
There was more than one bottle.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Pretty clever. That's actually pretty clever.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Yeah, when there's 2 broken glasses there, then you kind of have to pick up what you can see from the one that you broke.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Sakura's second attacker.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
No, it couldn't have been Hiro. Hiro only attacked her once. This is gonna be done by Toko because... Well, maybe not Toko, but...
From there, we can conclude that it
I'm
wasn't
sure we'll
Hiro
find out.
who delivered that second blow.
Not Hiro, though. Hiro only attacked her once and then ran away like a little bitch. Then someone else came and attacked her again.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Yeah, here we go. Toko, explain yourself.
And there's the matter of the magazine.
That too.
You must
The
have been in
magazine
the
was
rec
the main
room when
reason
the incident took place.
that she got out in the first place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
What's the something?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room earlier. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Why didn't you say that earlier?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with
You know,
us?
what an idiot.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
I suppose that's fair.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Man doesn't have a brain. What are you talking about?
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear.
The locker!
But maybe she found somewhere to hide.
The handprints of the locker. She was hiding in there.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
The only vermin here is you, sorry to say. Okay, now I can listen to the instructions and hopefully it'll make more sense to me. You've been pressing the Y button, which means I've been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. Oh no, here it comes! Here it comes. This is where I have to choose which bullet it is. I literally I was literally talking about this the first time. And now it's gonna bring it up on me. Great, I screwed myself. Now I have to choose the proper truth. Great. Pretend you're sent to me, regardless. Halfway through the game. Well, thanks for the spoiler. Probably not gonna get there for a while, but eh. Okay, here we go.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you.
Oh shit.
It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you.
Got her. Okay.
That's enough!
There we go. The locker handprint. Thank God it was just one little tap and not like 4 of them.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
It doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
You would have to
That'll
go
clear everything
back
up,
to the
right?
crime scene to do that. Not even a photo could prove that, Kyoko, so you'd have to take a recess and go to the locker. Or you could scream and say that it was you.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Come on, your prince has spoken. Tell him the truth, you freaking simp.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Simp.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
She said probably, and honestly, that's probably true. I don't think she killed her, but she did hurt her. So she's responsible for the second wound on her head, but there was one other thing.
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Byakuya, help here.
Talk. Now.
My God.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, no shit.
So after he left,
Super
I
awkward.
jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Honestly, I'm kind of in agreement with Byakuya here. For once, I agree with him. Except Kyoko. Maybe Makoto, but everyone else, total imbeciles.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
You too, Asahina. You're blinded by your own rage. You're also an imbecile.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oof.
there was Sakura covered in blood.
She Sans.
Staring right at me.
Sans Undertale has returned, except she's a buff woman.
When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazine.
Okay, so then it wasn't you that attacked her. It was Jack. It was Jill.
I don't remember what happened after that.
Jill.
If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Alright, here we go. Did you make yourself sneeze on purpose?
Guess who's back?
Hello, Noir.
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Okay, that's... Yeah, that's about right. For a... For a split personality, yeah, that's about right.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
Okay, stop arguing. I'm just using Jill for now because we're playing English. We're playing the English version of the game.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
I still don't understand why you were startled.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Wow.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Why were you startled is my question. You're a killer, man.
Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
True, but she was probably reeling.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre! So that's good!
Talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I think Erin's just good at voicing crazy people. And Noir's kind of crazy too in her own right, so yeah.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Yeah, Byakuya knows that this is not it. This is not the end. This is... There's something more to this. No, that's not it. Why are you so desperate to do it, man?
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Please talk about when she vomited blood.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Okay, enough. Alright.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
I still don't get
And where
why.
did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up.
Alright.
I killed her there in front of the shelf.
That's why it doesn't make sense, because Sakura was in a chair.
That's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Why are you trying to lead us away from the truth, Hina? Want to know the truth? Let us keep talking.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah, there was a blood stain right by the magazine rack.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The bloodstain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Fair enough. You probably wouldn't be able to lift her.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Coco just hid in the locker again.
No, Hina.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Really think someone with the confidence of Jill would hide in a locker again?
And while everything was all confused and hectic,
She ran away.
she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
I was in the locker. I saw it for myself.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
No, Makoto was in the locker.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
She wasn't hiding. She just left.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. Yes, exactly. Correct.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Okay, another one of these. Here we go. Spin round and round. Alright.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Oh, okay. It's the
No other possible cause.
Monokuma file.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
There was
No,
vomiting of blood. Violently.
according to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
No.
If that's all it was, The file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
She actually opened her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
We just found her kink, everyone.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
That's the only thing that would make you vomit blood, unless you were like really sick with some sort of illness or you had an ulcer. The only other explanation is poison.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Did you not go to the chem lab, Hina?
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit
Did
was
you
able
not
to poison
go?
You can explain it?
her. Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You ran into your room like a little cowardly bitch, dude.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
This was the one that was in the shelf with the medicine, right?
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Yeah, the fact that she drank the whole bottle is nuts. If she just drank a little bit, it probably wouldn't have killed her. Like if she... Maybe it got in by accident somehow, but if you drank the entire thing, yeah, you're dead.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
I want to know what kind of poison it is.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
He's gonna do it. Tell them, Naegi. Tell them, Naegi. It was in Section A.
Got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Bruh! Okay, why would you do that? Even if there's no poison in that bottle, bad idea putting it to your lips because there could still be some poison remnant on the top of the lid, you moron. But then again, I guess it probably wouldn't kill him, but still, horrible idea. He's finally gone. Finally, he killed himself.
That tastes awful.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Not powder? Did you wait? She drank powder? Or maybe she mixed it with water.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so
We're not
high
that
quality about
lucky.
this stuff?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of
It was
course.
protein.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Mmm. That's a lot. That's long. I think I know what it is. Protein drink. Give me an E, please. E, please. Thank you. Damn it, Mr. R. There's one right there. Protein drink.
Now I understand.
That's where it was?
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Yeah, she did love protein, so if someone said, here's a can of protein, she drank it and dead. Doesn't get the same amount of cool bottle. What? A cup of water?
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Everyone's having a discussion where the poison is in. Where the poison is in the main character having the hardest spelling bee of his life. Every time Hangman's Gambit happens.
What?
It's just a really difficult spelling bee. I love it.
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know,
Poison.
I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Someone gave that to her while she was bleeding?
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Right.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Who is it?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Hina?
The footprints. They're mine.
Bruh!
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway,
Hina, what? This...
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Are you serious?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep,
What the... What? There's no... What?
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Okay, whoa. Wait a moment.
Just as I suspected.
Really?
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Koto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, So, Byakuya, that explains why you...
That's why he checked Makoto's footprints. He checked Makoto's shoes, and if it wasn't him, there was only one other person. Damn.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus,
Hina.
Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
That's true. She has been pretty crazy about it.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
That's also true. Hina.
I can't believe it.
No, Hina.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I can't tell if it's worse or if it's worse than what Celeste did.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Did you do it to put her out of her misery?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink.
What?
But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Yeah, honestly, Brawler, I'm kind of coming to the same conclusion because, yeah, if Hina killed her, it doesn't explain the locker room murder, so...
And then...
I mean, I can kind of
she
see her
drowned it.
doing it.
all at once. And then...
Hold it!
Yeah, thank you, Kyoko. Please explain the locked room and why it makes no sense.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah,
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
that's not all, Byakuya.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
I mean, you're wrong here, Byakuya. Someone did sacrifice themselves.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
Not quite. I don't
You
believe
say
that.
but I'm still not convinced.
Again, the locked room thing, what doesn't clear it up.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimental, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Yeah, the locked room.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Got her.
Well... that doesn't matter.
It does
Just
matter.
because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
It does matter, Hina.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Then explain the locked room, genius. Who put the chair in front of the door?
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Yeah, that's also why. That's too obvious.
It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
I mean, she really can't do anything about said footprints unless she cleans the entire mixture. But
You
yeah.
didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Hina, you're really being a pain right now.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Are you starting to panic, Mr. Richie Rich?
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
No, you didn't. There were no footprints by Section C.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
I guess that's also something she could lie about, but again, that's not it.
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
No, you didn't drop it.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got
Totally
the protein
humoring.
powder. And that's where I switched them.
She's totally humoring her.
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Hina.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
Show him your drawing, Makoto.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Show him the drawing and the photograph.
Yeah.
If that's true, yeah. There's nothing at Section C but the bottle.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Yakuya, shut up. Okay. Need the powder?
First, I went to Section C.
Or no, it's gonna be.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Footprints in the powder?
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
What did you powder on the
When I
inside
grabbed the
first?
bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
Keep going.
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, you didn't!
No, that's wrong.
You couldn't have done that!
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
She's lying through her teeth, this girl. You idiot.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
You're just as much of an imbecile as Hero at this point, girl.
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Yep.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Oh, man.
Well... You see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Are you seriously panicking?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Oh my god.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence, oh boy. New evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
Oh boy.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
She is totally enjoying mocking him now. No one can blame you, Kyoko. This man needed some sort of telling off since the frickin' first chapter.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
This guy is going nuts and he's not even the culprit.
I found this.
This guy really hates being wrong, doesn't he?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Damn, Kyoko, this is why I love you, girl. You really know how to tell this bastard off.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The man could have drank a glass shard. Once again, Eagle, we're not that lucky. She found it. It's the rec room window glass because it's blue.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us...
What was it? Where was it the bottle of poison should have been? According to what Hina told us, it should have been section C of the shelf, because she took it from there, but nope. Wait, nope, wait. Wait. The rec room locker, section A? Wait, what? Oh, hold on, I didn't read. Wait. Damn it, I can't go to the menu. A?
I got it!
Okay, it was A. I'm an
The
idiot.
bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Oh yeah, I'm dumb. It should have been in section A.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Yes, she's been lying the entire time, hero.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken.
Oh.
In other words, when the locked room
Oh
was
my
unlocked.
god.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
Dude? Ever heard the term kill yourself?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
I love that this guy is completely losing it and he's not even the culprit.
Not at all.
He just
answer to the best
he
of your
just hates
ability.
being wrong. This man will not accept that he is wrong.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
He's so mad about this. Bruh hates to be wrong. Well, Suck it, Richie Rich. You're wrong. Okay.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible.
Someone...
It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Wouldn't explain why it was on top of the glass.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves
He
it.
looks so freaked out. And he's not even the culprit. It's so funny.
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Why are you freaking out? You're so mad over not knowing the truth that you're just... This is the most panic that we've ever seen Byakuya. At all. This is honestly really satisfying. This asshat has been on our case since the first chapter. No, since the second chapter when he decided to make a total ass of himself and intervene in the second trial. Now you're getting your just desserts, you asshole.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
Yeah, she wanted to know if that's what moved the can on top of the glass.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Gotcha, Hina. You're the one that put it there, aren't you? You wanted to mislead everyone.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Because she did it intentionally.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is...
She drank it.
She drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Drank it herself.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Togami, there's such a thing as suicide. It's hopefully not as common as you... Well, hopefully it's not common, but it is a thing. This man does not even know, man. This man doesn't know.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, you're calling us blissfully aware. You're blissfully aware of this. Unfortunately, it is an existing thing. Not something that anyone should really talk about, but it does exist. Just Google the word and you'll know what it is.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Ooh! He broke down and was polite. Bruh, I don't care if it's not a victory. It's a victory that we got this asshole to bow the hell down. Bow down, bitch! Kyoko supremacy.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Okay, the one who got it had to have been Hina! Oh, wait, no, it was Sakura. Wait, it was Sakura. Sakura got the poison. I'm an idiot. It's Sakura.
I got it!
Sakura got it.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura
Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
Whether or not he has a big heart is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is he's been calling us ignorant all this time. He's been calling us blissfully unaware all this time. Man was talking to a mirror.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
The one who's lying is you, Hina.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
So we're gonna have a panic talk with Hina? Oh god. Great, this is the third one.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Oh god, I'm out of bullets. I hate this!
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong!
Gotcha.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Ah, this yellow
This should prove
powder.
it.
Yellow powder on her foot. I almost screwed up. I almost picked the first option,
Did
but I was
you
like,
know
no, that's not it.
Sakura's
That's not
foot
it.
had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
You weren't looking, or you weren't looking at her, were you?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
She grabbed
And
the poison.
when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed
Why
her!
are you so desperate to not understand the truth, Hina?
No, you didn't kill her.
The one who killed Sakura. Uh-huh. It was herself.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Suicide. I know it's a triggering word.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
What the hell, Jill? Seriously?
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
It wasn't even a mystery. She just locked the door because she didn't want anyone to stop her.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body,
She was
you
right
stayed
there by
near
the door.
Because you already
She
knew
silently
Sakura was
kneeled
dead.
down, picked up the poison, and left.
And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah, she ran out not only to swap the poison for the can, but also to get everyone, I guess.
You were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
And then she got everyone.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence. And yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
You're not helping yourself, Hina.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Okay, comic book time. Closing argument. Okay. So this is where she put the notes down. Where's Byakuya? Where's Byakuya? Frick. Okay, so yeah, these three people. I wonder why Byakuya was the one missing here. Toko came first. She freaked out in the locker. That looks like that looks like... Oh, wait. Okay, these are kind of misleading. Because this one looks like she's hiding. This one looks like she's coming out. But I feel like it's a trick. I'm gonna go for this one. It's like, it kind of looks like she's coming out. I think the developer wanted to mislead the player for this. It's like, this one looks like she's coming out. This one looks like she's going in. But I'm gonna do the opposite. Might be a trick. Okay. Nothing missing here. Candy. Idiot. Idiot decided to attack her. The night piece fell. This is the night. I can see it right here. This is the night. He freaks out, thinking he killed her. Wrote Toko in blood. Ran out like a little bitch. Toko saw everything. Comes out of the locker. Puts it upside down like an idiot. Jill wakes up. Aw, she was holding her. God damn it, Sakura was always nice. She was worried about her. Woke up. Oh boy. Guess that's the queen. Because it's right here. Also here. I still don't get why she freaked out. Bruh, you're a murderer. Wouldn't scare you. Looking into the light. She knows it's time. Grabs the poison. Drinks it. Then we find her. That same picture, chat. Again. They keep doing this. Okay. That's Hina. Oh, okay. This is a bit of an error on the developer's part. They colored Hina's hand! They forgot to make her gray! Way to make it obvious. Also, same freaking picture again. She takes it out. Puts the thing in her pocket. Leaves, grabs it. Yep.
Here's exactly what happened.
Poor Sakura, I feel so bad for her. She wanted to make things right with everyone before she died. Oh, that's so awful.
Specifically, those people.
Look at that
were
prick
Hiro,
smiling.
Toko, and Byakuya.
Look at that prick. And he throws it away.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko.
Okay, let's see if I was right, chat. I could be wrong. Was I right?
She got there one step ahead of everyone else. And
Is this
looked
her
around
coming
for a
out
good
or
hiding
going
spot.
in? That's the question. Oh yeah! I knew it was a trick!
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of
Knew
sight.
it was a trick, but damn, that's a mislead.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Look at his hair! His hair takes up the entire window! Bruh. There's some candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Why would she give you candy if she was trying to kill you? Then again, I guess that is kind of a typical lore, but still.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear...
It seriously looks like she's
jumped out
going
of the
in,
locker
though.
and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Upside down.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
She held her when she fainted so she wouldn't get hurt. Damn it, Sakura! You're making us so
This
sad.
caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
And then...
When she
yeah.
woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
She shouldn't have. But okay, plot-wise, had to keep going.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
I mean, yeah, this wouldn't kill her.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Damn. It's rough.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
He's so little! Makoto is so small!
But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Had to have been her best friend.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Dude, look at
And while
Jill.
nobody was looking, replaced it with an
And look
empty
how little
protein drink.
Byakuya cares. Look at those idiots. I love it. Do I want to hug Makoto? Honestly, yeah. He looks huggable.
They did all
So
this
cute.
specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
They forgot to color Hina's hand gray here. The developers messed up.
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
What's funny is they actually didn't make this mistake in the anime. Because there is an anime of this entire game. There's an animation of it, similar to Neptunia having an animation. They didn't make this mistake in the animation.
And
But they
the
made
one
it in
who
the
went to
game.
all that effort.
Oh, Hina!
Was you, Hina.
She's not the culprit, but she did throw us off, so there had to be someone to point fingers to here.
That's
Damn.
the full truth of the case.
Now don't argue further, or you're gonna look even more stupid. Gotcha.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Give it to him, Kyoko. Give it to him.
Huh? Oh, well...
Because yeah, Makoto's too nice. Come on, give it to him, Kyoko.
You still haven't realized?
Yes, Queen! Give it to him!
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
You suck.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Ah, yeah. You tell him, Kyoko. Even though you're pretty cold and don't really like interacting with people, you at least understand that much. So, props to you, my girl. This is why you're the best. Get fucked, Byakuya. I'm gonna get a bad... Where's the C? Where's the C? Where's the C? Oh, I only got a B. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Cool. 108 coins. Cool, thank you.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
You look so depressed. You're probably disappointed by this outcome, aren't you?
okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire
Okay, we're done
existence.
here.
What did you
So
say?
that's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted!
What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to
I
die.
couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
For serious? That's...
What is
I
this?
still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. Ran after her. Sakura, calm down! You don't have to worry about me! I'm fine!
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't
my
forgive this.
closest friend got hurt.
Sakura!
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But... talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you.
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Aw, Sakura, no! Sakura.
Bro, I'm gonna start crying and actually be accurate with my voice acting for Hina. Oh my goodness, so emotional.
She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you'd all just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet... And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying? Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So, instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands.
Why?
So far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came.
Wait right here. I'll help you out!
Hina,
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back.
That was the last conversation I had with her. Went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late.
Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please! Open the door!
Why?
Why? Why did she have to die?
She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet...
Why?
You all blamed her. I tried to protect her. And I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. Y'all killed her. All of us. Pushed her into a corner. And we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt. Right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long! I'm about to fall asleep over here! I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, 'cause her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
Oh, you little shit. What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
It's a suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What?
But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. You little shit!
It's true.
Okay, that's just low. That is so low. Oh my god. Okay, fuck you, Monokuma. This is not funny. Not something to joke about. Damn.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes me sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking around each other. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. Now, what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut!
And
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it in my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But, you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. It gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes,
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 3,000 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do just as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe. And above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. That's why Monokuma took it away. Oh, that slimy little bastard. Because he knew that this was going to bring the trial to a fast end, and he wasn't having any of that. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Damn, and she almost threw everyone down the hell with her. Damn, she almost threw everyone's lives away. Monokuma, you little shit.
No matter what, just survive.
Yeah, she didn't want this. She didn't want anyone to kill themselves over her.
But this is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. It's you. Her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean, victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of this game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Character development? On this guy?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both unwilling to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone!
Hey,
Well, now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning?
How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! Punishment time!
Who the hell's gonna get punished? Who's gonna die?
What? Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead.
You're not gonna...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't sub whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the Bear Times 1 rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest.
A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh no, please don't tell me who I think it is. Please don't tell me it's who I think it is.
No! 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 Okay, no! No! No!
Oops. God damn it! I am so sorry, chat! I wanted to pause the game! I wanted to pause the game, and it skipped the cutscene. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Oh, but I'm mad! No, Tarico, no! Oh my god. Well, actually, chat, there actually is a way I can show you the execution when we're done with the stream, because there actually is a movie. There's like a movie gallery. I'll show you guys if you want to see it. If you want to see it, I don't know, give me a PogChamp or something. Give me some kind of sign, but only if you want to see it, because I feel bad skipping it, but yeah, oh no, Alter Ego! I'm so mad! Oh no, Alter Ego! Shit. It's fine, I'll show his execution. I'll show his execution in the video gallery, if I can do that. How about a simple yes if we want to see it? Yes. If you guys want to see the execution, put yes in the chat. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep going, I guess. You?
Oh,
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Ooh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout, grilled chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. Oh, Alter Ego. Okay, I'm seeing some yeses. All right, fine. I'll show the execution. I'm sorry for skipping it. I did not know that hitting the normal pause button would skip it. I'm so sorry about that, but... Alter Ego, no! But
He tried so hard. And he actually was an AI with a pretty damn big personality. He could have been quite an advancement to technology itself.
But still.
I think Monokuma was just jealous of how advanced he was. Oh, he's doing it. He probably knew he was gonna get killed, but he still did it. Oh, Makoto's pissed! Makoto's pissed! Oh, he really wants it to... How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Ah, you were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend, and you killed him!
Is this what you call animism, where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the start. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was gonna play out all from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
Of course I didn't care if you got access to that, then why did you lock the principal's room? But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And with that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
well...
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly.
One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another warden, we would have been hit deep into spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit?
It'll make your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys...
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve! Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Suck for you, losers! Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it.
Ah, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever! Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well...
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Did they plant a bomb in us or something?
Yo,
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
but...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh
um,
yeah! Okay, let's get out of here.
But I
Dial back the ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. Well, you lost in some way. Exactly! You lost, you moron! He's still in denial. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Yeah, he's so salty about this.
seriously sorry.
How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? No, 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 no! I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master! Huh? What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here! I would never go for a sleazeball like him!
Sleazeball?
What the heck? That's right! I called you a sleazeball! 'Cause you are! Sleazeball!
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting! No more biting! Sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends! No, 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 no! Hey, stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous! I want the abuse give and take! Me!
They're still idiots. Even after all this, they're still idiots. My goodness. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end.
This is a school announced as...
Yeah. Nighttime, whatever.
Wake up. Wake up. Huh?
Oh.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, this is, this is interesting.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what? You're just now realizing she's in your room? What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You are unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that. Every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? What do you want, Kyoko? I'm sorry, that was honestly... That caught me off guard. Very nice, Kyoko. Well played. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor to ask. Okay. What's your favor?
So...
Remember when Sakura said at the end... Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Oof. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. What the? The data center? I thought it was locked. Okay, I guess we're going to the data center. Chapter 4 is not over yet, so... Okay, thank God I don't have to actually... Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? Didn't open. Huh? It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh-ho! What are you doing up, mister? Yeah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right?
Hey!
But I can see that, you dope. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might blink any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too?
Oh, that was voiced.
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah! Go on! Get out of here! Shoo!
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on! Listen, what was that all about just now? Why do I get the feeling that she used you as a decoy?
Whew.
Don't worry about it.
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
It's just whispering in my ear again.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The hell? Okay, that ends chapter 4. Oh, Sakura. Ah! Mystery student has appeared. I don't want that. All right, everyone. That's the stream, but we're gonna return to the main menu.
Danganronpa.
And I'm gonna show you the execution that you missed, since you want to see it. So, where is it? Movie gallery. Here we go. 10 coins. Okay, fine. I have no choice. I mean, I think it's a fitting punishment for me being unaware that pushing the pause button would skip the cutscene, so it's a penalty that I'm willing to sacrifice. Alright, let it play. Oh boy. Oh, alter ego. Oh. Now it's my punishment? Yeah, I lost 10 coins. Oh boy. No! Well, shit. Monokuma, there. Now it's art. Fuck you, Monokuma.
Danganronpa.
Well, that's my punishment. Now I have only 98 coins to work with for the gacha. God. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, that's a dupe. I don't want this! Oh my god, I have 4 of these now. Worm on a string! What? Boxers. Oh. What? Again? Okay. Alright then. Ah, don't make me sad about Sakura. Screw you, game. Okay. I'm only gonna do 10, just so we can get this done quickly. I'm sick of receiving these scissors. I have no idea who they're for. Alright. That's 3 times I've gotten these stupid bloomers! Who would wear these? Okay. Final 10. Another watch. Bird food. Okay. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's gonna do it for Danganronpa in general for a little bit. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back to it, but next Twitch week, I am going to be switching the games for Tuesday and Thursday. I've had this plan in mind for a while, which means we're gonna take a break from Danganronpa. I can already tell that it's not as popular as my other streams, so I feel like people are bored with it anyway, but I am a bit of a completionist, so at some point, I'll find time to do the last 2 chapters of the game. I will complete it, but it might take a while is all I'm saying, because next week, I'm changing things up. I know that's very unlike me to do, but yeah, I can tell this doesn't really interest as many people, so I'm gonna switch it up and come back to it another time. But that's gonna do it for Danganronpa. For now. We'll come back to it. Don't know when, but at some point. Because I do want to finish the game. But again, I'm gonna switch things up for a while. But yeah, everyone, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream, and I'm sure we'll be back with Danganronpa someday. I'm just not sure when. You will see what I mean next Twitch week, but I hope you are okay with me putting it aside for the time being. It's still interesting, though. I want to see to the end. I know, but yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna just put it aside for now. I know it's very unlike me, but there's 2 more chapters, which means 2 more weeks, and I don't know if I want to wait that long. So yeah, I'm gonna put it aside for a more fun project. You guys will see. It'll be more fun. But yeah, honestly, I played this game just to take the place of Twitch week until that time came when I decided to switch. And I will switch for a specific reason. You guys will hear it once I make the announcement. But yes, I'm going to stop this for a while. But we will come back to it eventually. You could also watch the anime too. There's also an anime, 12-episode anime. Tells everything in a much shorter way, but yeah. Also, the dub is really funny. It's not the same dub as the game, funnily enough. Some of the voice actors remain the same, but a lot of them change. And the dub is actually really funny. So if you wanna continue the story, if you'd rather not wait for me to continue, then watch the anime and watch the dub because it's funny. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry, Leo, you just came back when I ended the stream. We're just talking about that I'm gonna put Danganronpa away for a while. I will finish it sometime, but I am going to change things next week. But that's all I'm gonna say, and I will see you guys on Saturday for more Miitopia. Miitopia is the only thing that is not going to change next Twitch week. That will remain the same because that is a project, and I have to keep it going because I'm gonna turn it into a series on YouTube. But that's about all. I'm sure we'll return to Danganronpa someday, but we're gonna put it away for the time being. Thank you for coming, everyone, and thank you for indulging in me streaming this game for a short time. And I hope you enjoyed it regardless of the fact that it's not exactly the best. Alright, everyone, I will see you guys on Saturday, and I guess that's it. Good night, goodbye, and have a good rest of your evening. Bye-bye.